Welcome back to Dutchman's Medical Marijuana Channel. Today I want to discuss with you sugars and carbohydrates for our plants. Many growers don't really fully understand what sugars do or whether they need them or should they even be using them in the first place. And I kind of want to clear up some of that confusion and misconception. Now here on the table I have 3 different brands. We have Advanced Nutrients Liquid Carb, which has, I think it's like 5 different kinds of sugars in it. Good product, of course. We have Psycho, Sugar Rush, which they don't tell you what's in their product. However, it does have phosphate and potash in it additionally. And what you're going to find is many of the sugars we buy as nutrients have other stuff in them. They're not just sugars. So you got to be very careful when you're buying sugars and making sure they mix correctly with the nutrient lineup you're using, because not every sugar is created equal and shouldn't be used with every nutrient lineup out there. And we'll get more into that here in a minute. Obviously we have Botanicaire's Sweet and Raw, and they don't tell you what's in this yet either sugar wise, but it does have magnesium and sulfur in it. So you can see there's a wide range of what they put in these products, and they're all supposed to be sweeteners and sugars. So the question is, do you need sugar or not in your plants? Well, that depends on what nutrient lineup you're using or how you're growing. If you're in a nutrient that is 70% or more organic, you do not want to ever use sugars, because the organics of the plant, the small beneficial microbes, are creating those sugars for you. If you add sugar to them, the little microbes will basically take a little break and decide to eat that Snickers bar that's right there beside them, instead of eating those complex carbohydrates they know they should be eating from the roots. So then what happens is, if this continues to happen and they multiply, which they will multiply even faster in the soil, they will actually, the sugars will compete with the microbes, and the microbes will stop feeding on the roots, and your roots will start to die. If they don't just die, you'll have diminished growth and smaller structured plants, because the root system is being basically not really attacked, but being left alone. It's being left on its own. Nothing to tend to it. And those microbes are what convert a lot of your nutrients into a usable product for your plant to uptake. So by you interfering with that, you're losing a lot of the benefits of growing organically. So now, if you have a nutrient lineup that is 70% or more synthetic, which is the majority of them out there, you will need to supplement with sugar. There's many products out there, as you can see. You can use cane sugar, you can use molasses. Grandma's old molasses is one of the best ones I've found, and they make a super potent version, which is like 30% CalMag in it. It's incredible. So you can use that sugar and get your CalMag supplement all in the same bottle for like $4 or $5, and you only need like a teaspoon per 5 gallons. I've also used that deer molasses that comes in like a 1 gallon jug for like $10. Probably the cheapest way to feed your plants, in my opinion. It works just the same. Mix it in and feed it to your plants. It doesn't take much. There's many misconceptions. People think that when you use sugar, it increases the taste, increases flavor, increases potency, or it increases the trichomes or stickiness and smell, and it doesn't do any of that. The other products they may include inside of the bottle of nutrients you're buying that's a sugar, like Advanced Nutrients or Sweet and Raw or Psycho, that may contribute to that. However, the sugars themselves do not. The sugars just feed the microbes, and if there's too much, they stop feeding it. So you don't want to use too much. The point is to use consistent, even amounts, and only a small amount. Usually a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons per gallon at most. Per 5 gallons. So, hope that helps you guys clear some things up with sugars and sweeteners, and you've learned a little bit from this. If you found this was insightful, please subscribe to my channel and enjoy more of our videos. Thank you.